Hey, Ag Teacher Thoughts here, coming at you with another video. What I'm showing you is the beautiful branches of our Flamingo Willow. This has been a fun little shrub that we've had here in our yard. It's grown a lot and put on some really tall growth this year. You know, that's probably about 8-9 feet up there. And yesterday we were doing a bunch of yard work and didn't quite get to this one for pruning. And in a way, we're actually glad we didn't get to that one in pruning, because we had a critter help us out over the evening. So sometime last night, while I slept right up there, we had a critter come through and do a bunch of damage. Now normally these critters come through and they nibble and they gnaw and they take a few leaves here and take a few leaves there. But last night's damage was a little bit more than that. And I know exactly who did it, even though I didn't see him. And it is a him. Because last night, our flamingo bush got turned into a buck rub. Yeah, he really went to town on this. Scraped it all up. Broke all sorts of branches. And it didn't pop the ground too much. But there's a young buck that we watched. We've seen him since he was a spike, and we've been in this place for about 3 years. So he's got a little size on him, and seems he got a little frisky last night and destroyed our bush. It's a willow, so it's gonna come back. I'm not super worried about it. The thing I think is kind of funny though is, it is in the middle of hunting season, but I'm also in the middle of town, and there's about 27,000 people in this town, and it's not exactly rural. So to see him come in and do this right in our front yard was a little bit of a surprise. You know, at first I was like, oh my gosh, you know, who did such a horrible job trimming the bush? And then as I got closer and I saw the scrapes, I realized, yeah, it was a young buck that did that. So not too terribly upset, but does mean I got to set up some fencing tonight around this, because otherwise I'm pretty sure he'll be back. But yeah, it was kind of interesting. So yep, those of you that are wandering around out into the woods looking for animals, they're hiding here in town. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed seeing a little bit of a rub in our front yard, or a scrape, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, so we've done a lot of work to this yard to make it nice and pretty, and even the deer are appreciating it. Anyway, hope you learned something. Ag Teacher Thoughts out.